Oke dan balik di Riyad sama saya Rizky. Dan di video kali ini kita akan ikutan kembali permainan kita di game Zenless yang mana pada video sebelumnya kita telah berjalan-jalan keliling New Eridu bersama si Caesar, yang mana untuk menghilangkan kegalauan yang ada di dalam dirinya, teman. Oh, tapi sebelum itu semakin jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe channel ini supaya bisa semakin berkembang. Karena satu subscribe adalah berarti dan bermakna bagi saya. Oke, tanpa lama beberapa saat lagi, langsung saja kita menuju gamenya, yang mana kita akan kembali ke ordering bersama Caesar. Oke, let's go. Maka dia, oke, kita ke tempat parkir. Kita tunggu loadingnya dulu, teman. Oke, kita sudah sampai tempat parkir. Itu dia motornya. Kita ke area bagian atas, ke Blesswood. Sementara itu di suatu tempat di distrik ladang minyak lawas. Bos, ini tabel
Boss,
distribusi.
here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moore stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The motor league stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me yet.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Oke, kita sampai. Bicara dulu dengan si Belena. Kak, persiapan untuk Tour de Inferno sudah selesai. Kondisi sesar juga kelihatan sudah oke kok. Masih ada beberapa hari sebelum audisi dimulai. Kalau masih ada yang harus persiapkan, kita harus gunakan 2 hari ini buat selesaikan semuanya secepatnya. Oke, semuanya sudah siap. Oke, kalau begitu kita harus simpan tenaga dulu buat Tour de Inferno. Akhirnya hari Tour de Inferno sudah tiba. Kak, Cesar dan yang lainnya sudah berangkat ke titik awal balapan. Kita juga harus cepat sambung ke HDD dan minta Eus untuk berangkat. Oke, oh itu dia kontraknya, yaitu balapan yang melahirkan sang pahlawan. Oke, kita langsung saja masuk. Oke, lanjut. Cesar, Lucy.
Only the brave will win.
Ini kita bawa di
That's me.
PS.
Time for some tail care.
Di PS kebanggaan kita, teman. Ellen. Kita tunggu dulu loadingnya. Distrik ladang minyak lawas, titik awal Tour de Inferno. Baiklah, para pecinta bahan bakar, nonton lewat TV, yang dengar lewat radio dan nonton secara langsung harap perhatian. Tidak ada suaranya, teman. Gadis kesayangan kalian, Jolly Jenny sudah hadir. Akhirnya ada suaranya. Halo?
30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed the miracle of diving into the flames and returning the hero. And in just a few
Sudah balapan,
minutes,
teman.
new heroes will recreate the legendary Tour de Inferno.
I didn't expect so many people. I'm feeling a bit nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around?
Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every Tour de Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside and outside the hollow. Enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's factions. Defending, we got the Vanquishers, Pompey, Lucius, and Mars. Challenging, we have the Sons of Paladon, Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter. The rules are simple. Charge into the hollow, reach Cinder Lake, the spark stone to blow up those pesky aether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord!
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. The showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best, and try not to bore me.
Alright, folks, take your positions. The Torque Inferno is officially on! The Vanquishers and the Sons of Caledon are neck and neck as they pass the fork. Can we expect an epic showdown in the Hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the hollow.
Cinderglow Lake, here we come!
Oke. Holonya kebuka. Gunakan AD untuk bergerak ke kiri dan ke kanan. Gunakan tombol untuk mengonsumsi bahan bakar dan berakselerasi. Saat berakselerasi, kamu dapat menabrak barang-barang di jalan dengan aman. Tekan tombol untuk melakukan dodge. Gunakan dodge untuk menghindari penghalang di jalan dan menabrak barang-barang di jalan yang aman. Dan di jalan dengan aman. Oke.
Alright, we're in the hollow.
Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake!
Warning, dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Rush past them!
You okay?
Not at all! My hair is full of sand! That's what you get for being so slow!
There are more and more ether crystals around. Ether concentration levels are up too. Everybody be careful. There's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible.
Oh,
That was close. Watch where you're going!
Warning, fire detected on the road ahead.
oke, sampai sini. Sip.
Warning, dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Konsentrasi dong. Oh, sorry.
That was a tough track. Really? Is that all you got?
On your driving, okay?
Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking.
Hah? Yang saya tekan?
Everyone,
Yang terjadi? Apa yang terjadi, teman? Masih loading, kita tunggu dulu. Beberapa menit kemudian. Proxy, bangun. Kamu nggak apa-apa kan? Buset, tadi lumayan parah sih. Bang Bu, kamu
Dang, that
nggak
was
apa-apa.
quite an impact.
Beda suaranya.
Is your Bang Boo alright?
I'm fine. What about the others?
I don't know. Lucy and Lighter are missing. It's just you and me. And the boulder fell. The ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole. And when I woke up, we were here.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route, recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
A significant release of energy. You mean an explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this? When we fell in here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Debu.
Dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait a minute. Isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
What did you say, Wise? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
That can only mean one thing. The explosion was no accident.
What? Who did this? Couldn't be the Vanquishers, could it? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete. How could he stoop so low?
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, Second Assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Foxy, it's you. What are you calling me for? Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
Why, something's wrong. Barry says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
You're right. It seems the enemy is deliberately blocking information from the Hollow. And there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the Outer Ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Wise's guess makes sense.
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about what happened. Or...
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
Got it. Faithin will respect and follow your decision.
Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened, but it doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later. Wise, Caesar, you two should get going. You've got to regroup with Lighter and Lucy.
Beberapa menit kemudian, kamu dan Caesar pun berhasil kembali ke permukaan. Oke.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
There's that entity thing!
Lucy's voice. Let's hurry.
Oh, itu si Lucy sama si Lecter.
I have arrived!
Caesar and the proxy! Seriously? What took you so long?
Are you guys alright?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there fast.
Wait, if you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike.
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news. Proxy, take us there now. Let me at him.
Leave everything to me. Here I come.
I'll bring home the win. Ready. Weakling.
Thank you for your patience. That's all.
Not that bad.
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
Tidak lama kemudian, Chester dan yang lain sedang mendekati sosok itu.
It's Morse. That's weird. Why isn't he with the Overlord and the others?
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain. It's where the explosion happened.
Pada saat itu juga perangkat komunikasi Morse berbunyi.
Morse, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed, but I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're facing some real trouble, they can't take it.
Boss? You okay?
Morse, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour d'Inferno, but now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Morse, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Not good. The Vanquishers are way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Is it just me, or does something feel off about Morse? If The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Roxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Morse was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Morris, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen!
Not even close! Now we're talking! Tuesday. Lucy, I'm up!
Clear out! This one!
Time to shine!
At your service. This isn't good. He's trying to get away!
Okay. Dia lari tu.
Morse, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morse must have had something to do with the explosion back there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us. Ready!
That's on!
Okay. Sebentar glow like the garis finish through the inferno.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you...
Okay.
That's right, Pompeii. I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket. Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether, it will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how dare you? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control! What is it?
Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about to reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out?
Jadi
We
itu
have to
semua.
retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Rasa yang sama. Okay.
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign. Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Roxy, where are our bikes?
The Fisher took them to a place not too far away. Come with me. Ferry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Oke. Wah, sobat lamaku. Oh, masih oke. Lucy, Lecter. Oh, gimana kondisi motor kalian? Pelek lembannya agak penyok, tapi masih bisa dipakai. Aku punya juga. Oke, ayo semuanya kita berangkat. Beberapa menit kemudian.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Old man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now! We can deal with the rest
There's
later!
no time! Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Old man!
Useless. It's completely turned into a computer.
Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing! He's the one conspiring with an ether corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What? The brave fear nothing!
Thanks for your business.
Now!
Want me to do it? How annoying. Get flushed!
Oke. Oke.
His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man! If this keeps up...
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
Are you guys okay?
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace!
Understood. Leave it to me.
Move it! Press it!
Brave, fear nothing.
Alright, fine. Not bad. I knew this wouldn't be easy. Shark Nami!
Lucy, I'm up. I'll bring home the win.
Okay.
Come on, just a bit more.
Boss!
I'm here. I'm
Oh,
fine.
selamat.
We finally did it.
But Cinder Lake, in a few minutes it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens.
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't mean...
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? Don't die! Caesar! Caesar!
Berani dia.
We can't stay here! We'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid.
Caesar, you...
Apakah dia mau cut dulu?
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Oh. Oh, masih hidup ya.
Yo, we meet again.
Bangke. Selesai juga teman. Jadi dia dikirim ke itu teman, ke Hollow. Kita tunggu dulu loadingnya.
Wise, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you, you shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened in the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under control.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away. Looking through the stuff he left behind, we found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city, combined with EOS's recordings that day. The old oilfield bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as he rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
That was pretty wild. Lighter and I were at a loss for words.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But this time, I really worried you all. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
Oke, kita dikasih sunflame. Kehilangan suit dan ditenun dari rumput.
Wow, a sunflint!
Yeah, all of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
You're always welcome in the outer ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Proxy, kamu sudah seharusnya pulang, tapi agak nggak rela. Kalau nggak keberatan, pamit juga dengan yang lainnya ya. Big Daddy sudah dengar tentang insiden di Turenfeno. Dan untuk 2 hari ini dia akan bantu-bantu aku urus masalah di sini. Katanya dia juga ingin ketemu kamu loh. Oh ya Proxy, masih ada hal lain yang mau kamu tanyakan? Tidak ada. Proses sering hubungi kami ya. Habis kamu pulang, kami pasti bakal kesepian banget deh. Oke. Sip. Oke, mungkin sekian dulu untuk video kali ini. Next kita akan lanjutkan lagi permainan kita di game Zenless Zone Zero. Apakah masih ada ceritanya atau tidak, kita lihat saja nanti, teman. Oh, tapi sebelum itu jangan lupa like, komen, dan subscribe channel ini supaya bisa semakin berkembang. Karena satu subscribe dari teman seperti tidak bermakna bagi saya. Lagi kata, saya Rizky di channel dulu diri mengucapkan assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and see you on next video.
Give me all you've got if you're prepared to break.